Greetings, Kidlonians and YouTubulants. Let's see what's going on today. This says it's February 18th. What was that? There's a dog. Anyway, speaking of dogs, hi Shirley Jean. Larry. Hey Larry. Oh well. Look what's happened to the TR6. Ooh, yeah, ooh, ah, ah. Look at that rascal. It has come a sunderance from some reason. Now it really does look like a stock car. So, what have we found out since we took it apart? Well, we have found... Ah! What was that? Man, I nearly got fendered there. Here is the worst rust of the whole blooming thing. It's right here. It is eat up. Holy cramoly. What in the holy cow is that? Huh. That's rust there. And where this tail light is, there's some rust around that. What do you think, Cheryl? This side's halfway decent. This has got some here, but it's not bad there. Not good, but it's not bad. And the door bottom's alright. The seal looks decent, kinda. Look at them holes that they put in there to pull that out. I don't even see a dent, but there is one. It's because I can't see it. And that's alright. And the flanges on both sides look alright. Come here, Larry. Larry's been helping me a lot lately. There, you can sit there till you fall. There. And that's alright. So let's assemblate the fenders, shall we? Let me see if this will hold. Oh, you want to hold this, Cheryl? Put this on the post. Turn the eyeball thing around where you can eyeball it. Can you see this fender? I may be too short, too close. This fender looks alright, excepting right here. It's got a hole here, hole here. I think that's supposed to be there. But you can see better on this side. So there that is. Don't set it like that. Okay. Set it like that then. Now the other side, front fender, or wing, I don't understand how they call these wings, but I think it's pretty cool. I've called them fenders all my life. But wing is really cool. I don't know if you can see this. Look at the holes there. This one's a little worse. Don't you poop on that fender, Larry. So, put this real bad stuff on it. But from this side, it's got these holes you can put your finger through. But it's only on this bottom part. The rest of it looks pretty good. Around here. Boink. This is all going in storage for a while. Gotta get some metal anyway. That's the metal I got. It's really a lot thicker. Okay, this is the rear wing. Rear wing. And oh, here's something I didn't see. This right here is goobered up. So I'll have to make that flange. But on the outside, it looks pretty straight. So I guess that's a good thing. Doody 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 doody. It's cooled off today here in Arkansas. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 70 degrees. Outside of all this goober stuff here, I don't see a blooming thing wrong with this one. Let's see what's... I guess there's a dent there somewhere, but I ain't seeing no dent. But there's got to be a low spot there somewhere. They got all this crap on it. But anyway, I wonder if I could stack this one this way. That would be a yes. And there, little doggies. Boink. What a difference a day makes when you're falling in love. So look at this one. All I did was unload it. I didn't look at it. That don't have anything wrong there. I wonder why he fixed that one up and didn't get this one. Oh, that's some thin metal these things are made with. And if I can bend it, it's thin. I don't see a blooming thing wrong with this one. I know it's heavy as hog's liver. Oh. There's some plastic up here. Yeah. And it doesn't show nothing on the inside, but it's got some plastic here and a little bit of rust coming through. And it's got a crack right there going through. But I think this is the original color for this little car. So, and this is twice as heavy as either one of them. Which means I could pick up 2 of them to one of these. Is that the right math? So, I'm still going through the parts. Arr! Him say, "Arr." Ow, that was an ankle. Still going through the parts to figure this out. And he's got a bunch of stuff ready to go. And I'm inclined to jump in and cram some of this stuff together. But it ain't time yet. And this hood, David told me, Chef Tuss told me to check the panels, because when you turn up your sandblaster, it makes waves and it pushes the metal in while it's taking the paint off. And that's true on this hood bonnet. And I got behind there and fisted it out, but it's still going to be ruffled. And I laid awake last night trying to figure out how to put the real pretty curve in it like they have. That's the first thing I see is the hood, since it doesn't have a top. And I want it to be as smooth and as round as it needs to be, as it was. So I've got to figure out how to put the bow, the roundness in this hood. I'd hate to have to buy another one, but if that's what it takes, it'll take it. So the guy I bought this off of found some more stuff. Hi, baby. And he's going to, hi, baby girl. He's going to ship me some more parts that he found that didn't make it here. So that was really nice guy. His garage has got some kind of a plastic coating on the floor, and it's got these sparkly specks in it, and it's really nice. It's nicer than any house I've ever lived in. This is just his garage. And I'm just very tickled with the whole transaction. Not going to the bank and getting the money, but that part will be solved one of these days. So that's about all I can tell you about it. I've already got one of the seats out of it. It's in the house, and I'm going to sit in it and go vroom vroom. I found a steering wheel for it, a brand new steering wheel. He's got head back in there, I found. And I'll just get that steering wheel and sit in that bucket seat and go vroom vroom vroom, and that'd be good for a while. So tomorrow, if it's going to be 70, I'll get back. I'll get the Mustang going where I can drive it or not. Find out what that knock is in it, and finish putting it together. If I can fix that knock easily, I'll put it back together and license it, and it'll be a car. And then it's going to be 75, I think, after that. So I can spray paint. So I can finish my body work on Harold and go down that one side and primer it up good, so I can do some blocking and get it straight. So I had a revelation last night. I've always loved Chef Tuss's white TR6. I think that thing is beautiful. I've seen it parked alongside 15 other TR6s, and it always stands out. It's one of the only white ones that I've ever seen. And this one's supposed to be sapphire blue, which is not an unpretty color. I like it. But My ideal car would be Chef Tush's white TR6. And although this one won't be near as good as his, it'll be mine, and I'll get to drive it around, Lord willing. So he told me last night over an email that we've been conversing on that if I want to paint the car in a non original color, which they had white, to do so because it's my car. And I always thought, well, it would take some of the value off if I painted it a color that the factory didn't put on it. I mean, the factory put white ones on, made white ones, but this one's got a color code of 96, I think, and that means sapphire blue. And I always thought it took some of the value off. He said, well, you're not going to sell it, it's your car. I said, paint it the way you want to. So, all right. His guidance and several others, Ellen Yakov too, I've watched him. These boys cut these cars up the guts. And when they step back, when the smoke clears, they step back, it's just like a brand new car. And I know how cutting and welding and stuff do. It doesn't do that for me. When I step back, it looked like a Frankenstein. But somehow they can do it. And they have inspired, and I've learned watching them enough to try it. So, and well, I built Crosley's and everything else, but I was a different person then. I would have had most all my faculties, and my arm and everything worked on me. But I'll try my bestest to do what's right. Guess that's what I've always tried to do when I'm not messing up. So I'm going to get off here and probably go in. Mary Ann's taking her a big old nap. And I'm not if I take a nap during the day, I won't sleep any tonight. Because I sleep very little anyway. Let's see, this stuff is still in here. And boy, I'm just tickled to death. All this stuff, look at that. And this is all going in storage. Getting it out of here. And the Mustang stuff is all going hopefully on the Mustang or somewhere else, because I need to run down this side of Deer Harold. I've already got it started, Deer Harold, and go down there and put some stuff on it where I can see where I missed, and get some primer on it. Got to go around the back area and finish my windshield frame. These really stick out. I found out from my dear friend Scott Best. These things kind of stick out and they're noticeable, and I've worked it over twice, but it's going to get worked over 2 more times before I'm happy. So that's the story here. I've got to get this car done. This is too cool a car, too pretty a car, just to sit here on top of these jack stands. So that's the name of that tune. So that's the way the world is twirling here. Tomorrow I'll be doing some stuff. I'll probably sneak out here tonight and do some stuff if I'm not watching everybody build their TR6s. Woohoo! And there's the happy little engine. So there that is. I haven't found this vent yet, but it's in there somewhere. There's probably 5 of them in there. I don't know. So that's the world. Okay. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to say goodbye to you. I'm sorry not you. And I love you. Bless you. And Shirley Jean loves you. You love them, Shirley? Say, Shirley, who love them? Okay, she's going to scratch her nose. That's what dogs do. So, love everybody. It don't cost nothing, and you get back the world. You know, how much is the world worth? You get back more than the world if you love them in the right place. So, take care of each other. Keep your powder dry. Bye-bye.